I'm Dr. Kristen R. Bromley. This video series, which is part of my online music academy, specifically accompanies the Tablature Book from my Method Book series. Like all my books, this selection is available to purchase through Amazon and Google Play. For help, see the links in the description below. In the videos which are part of this specific course, I progress through the lessons in the Tablature Book, explaining and demonstrating concepts and playing each of the songs and exercises contained therein, so you can hear how they sound and play them right along with me. You are of course welcome to view these videos with or without the book, but with the book you can work through all the songs and exercises, and in the process develop your melodic playing ability while also mastering the skill of reading music written in tablature. Alright, let's get to jamming in this lesson. Welcome back. So delighted to have you joining me. In this video we'll be doing numbers 52 through 66 of the Tablature Book. We'll be on pages 41 through 50. So it's going to be great. We're just going to be building upon what was done in previous videos and in previous songs and exercises. And that is that we're still working on the top 3 strings using 0, the open strings, and then frets 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this particular video, we're going to be focusing on songs that use a lot of the pinky, so a lot of that 4th fret, whereas we've only occasionally run into it of recent time when we've been working on these new rhythms. But now these rhythms are hopefully feeling pretty familiar, feeling kind of comfortable as we've been working on these various melodies, and now we can worry about that pinky a little bit more while also playing these rhythms. So it's going to be great. We're going to go ahead and start with number 52. Okay, so number 52, My Old Kentucky Home. We're on page 41. This one's in 4/4 time, but it has a 1-beat pickup, so we're going to come in there on beat 4. So I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and then we'll come in on beat 4. We got a first and second ending, but we've seen that sort of thing before. We're going to see the pinky a lot, so as a reminder, we want to be making sure that we're playing index in the 1st fret, middle in the 2nd fret, ring in the 3rd fret, and pinky in that 4th fret. I know I say that probably every video, but it's really important. It'll help you progress that much faster. With that in mind, let's go ahead and do a couple little warm-ups. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do it about 4 times on each string, starting on that high string. So here we go. 1, fret 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, a little bit faster. And again. Let's do it on the 2nd string. Ready, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Again, a little bit faster. One more time. Okay, and on the 3rd string. Ready, and faster. Okay, and we want to be keeping our fingers on the tips as much as we can. Okay, let's go in reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Top string, here we go. Ready, and 4, 3. Again. I'll speed us up every time. And let's do the next string. Again. third string, we go ready and feel that pulling it all in the muscles, then you can stretch our hands. This is kind of like playing a sport when we're playing an instrument. And we got all these muscles. We got this muscle, and then we got tendons and ligaments with our fingers. And we can just stretch, and that can help as a warm-up. You could do this sort of thing every time when you get started as a warm-up. I'm doing it here at sort of the beginning of this video lesson, and we're progressing through so many songs, but as I've mentioned in the past, you may be working on one or two of these at a time and just working on those with me, and then you may come back to the video when you work on the next ones, and that's a-okay. It's a great way to do it. You might also be progressing all the way through the lesson depending on how long you've been playing and where you feel comfortable. So either way is fine. It's kind of designed that you could use it however you need to. Okay, we'll go ahead and do number 52 now, My Old Kentucky Home. We'll start it off kind of slow and do it at a learning tempo. Lots of eighth notes with that pinky. It's going to be great. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Rest. And 2 and 3 and rest. 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 2 and 3 and rest. Rest. And 2 and rest, and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and rest and Okay, let's do a faster one now. So you can have 1 and 2 and 3 and. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, rest. 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 2, 3, rest. 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 4, 2, rest. Okay, let's do an up to tempo now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's flip the page. Okay, so here we are on page 42 with number 53, Kumbaya. It's got a 2-beat pickup. We're in 4/4 time, so I'll give us 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we'll come in on beat 3 and 4 in that pickup measure. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1 and 2. Rest 2. 3, 4, rest 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, rest 2. 2, 3, 4, rest 2. Rest 2. 2, 3, 4, rest 2. 4, 1, 2, and we're off. Okay, let's take it up to speed now. 3, 4, 1, 2. Rest 2. Rest 2. 3, 4, rest 2. Rest 2. 3, 4, rest 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, off. Okay, on to number 54. Okay, so number 54, Sailing, Sailing. This one's on pages 42 and 43. So you have 2 lines there at the bottom of page 42. When we play through those, then we got to go up to the top of page 43 and play 2 more lines. Now this one is in 6/8 time. We talked about 6/8 time way back when we were doing tab basics, a little bit on rhythm and meter, time signatures and that sort of thing, but we didn't really get into it. Now that we have one in 6/8 time, I'll just talk a little bit briefly about it. This one is a place where we're going to be using sort of the triplet feel a lot. So 6/8 time is unique, it's interesting, because unlike 4/4 and 2/4 and 3/4, where we have so many quarter notes per measure, and each one of those quarter notes is divided by 2 eighth notes and then subdivided by 4/16 notes, or 2/16 notes subdividing 1/8 note, that sort of thing, where everything's divided into 2. 2 quarter notes will then go into 1/2 note. This one's a little bit different, actually, because we have 6/8 notes, but they're grouped into groups of 3, so 2 triplets. So 1 and a 2 and a, and the actual beat of this measure is going to be a dotted quarter, so 3/8 notes. The difference here, though, is we're not trying to shove those 3/8 notes into the space of 2 like we see when we're in 4/4 or 2/4 or 3/4. In this case, the actual feel is just constantly in a triplet feel. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. And we're going to see that with Sailing, Sailing. The rhythmic aspects of this one, we're going to see places with the dotted quarter notes, and we can just sort of count 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, subdivide them with the triplet of the 8th note triplet. We're also, though, going to see places where we either have a quarter note followed by an 8th note, or the other way, an 8th note followed by a quarter note. So we'll see that from time to time, and we just stay in that triplet feel. So the quarter note would get 2/3 of the beat, and the 8th note would get the other third. Either way it is. If it was an 8th note and then a quarter note, we could have the 8th note would get 1/3, and then the quarter note's going to get the other 2/3. If it happens the other way, where we have the quarter note first and then the eighth note, the quarter note is going to get 2/3, and then the eighth note is going to get 1/3. You kind of get that feel with this song, Sailing, Sailing. So it's like 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. So that's kind of how it is. When I count us off, I'll either give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I'll count 1 and a 2 and a, something that'll give us those eighth notes. Okay, let's go ahead and play this one sort of at our learning tempo. 1 and a 2 and a. Off. Okay, let's take it a little bit faster. 1 and a 2 and a. Okay, and up to speed. 1 and a 2 and a. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. The Cowboy's Lament, number 55 there on page 43. This one's in 3/4 time. It comes in on 3 and in the pickup measure. So I'll give us 3, 1, 2, and then we'll come in on 3 and 1. Let's go ahead and play it. Here we go. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Okay, a little bit faster. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay, and even faster. 3 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, on to the next page. Okay, so number 56 there on page 44, Rockabye Baby. This one's in 6/8 time, so I'll give us the 1 and 2 and as our count-in. Here we go. 1 and 2 and okay, let's take it a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and okay, let's take it even faster. 1 and 2 and Okay, and how about a super fast challenge tempo? 1 and 2 and Okay, on to the next. Number 57, Tom Dooley, on pages 44 and 45. So when we get to the end of that third line on page 44, we'll be going up and finishing up on top of page 45. This one's in 4/4 time. I'll just give us the 1, 2, ready, and we'll be in. Here we go. 1, 2, and ready, go, and... 2, rest. 3, 2, rest. 2, rest, 4, okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, rest. 2, rest. 3, 2, rest, 4. Okay, up to tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... rest. Rest. 2, rest, 4. Okay, on to number 58. Okay, so Oh Susanna, number 58 on page 45. This one's in 2/2 time, which is also known as cut time. 4/4 time is known as common time, and if we cut those two numbers in half, we get cut time. Really, 2/2 time, 4/4 time, cut time, common time, they all look the same when we look at the rhythms. It's just kind of a feel thing. So if you imagine being in a choir or a band or something, and if we're going at a slow tempo, things make sense in 4. So da dun 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 ba da 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 dun dun. But if you take it fast, it's sort of silly to fill it in 4, and a conductor would just have to have their arms moving like crazy when we get to a faster tempo. We just fill it in 2, so we're in cut time. For our purposes, everything sort of looks and feels the same as 4/4 when we're playing it slow. If we get up fast enough, then we'd be playing it in 2/2. Okay, so I will count it off as if it's in 4/4 time, and in that sense it comes in on 4 and so I'll give us 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, let's take it faster. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, and up to a more challenging tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, let's flip the page. Yankee Doodle, number 59. So this one's in 4/4 time, has a 1-beat pickup. So I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll be in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. off. Okay, let's go faster. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and super fast. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on to number 60. Number 60, Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. Still on page 46. We'll just go for it. It's in 4/4 times, so I'll give us that 4-beat canon. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go and. 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. And 4 and 4 and. Okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And 4 and 4 and. 2, 3, 4 off. All right, and super fast challenge tempo. 1, 2, ready and. Okay, over to number 61. Okay, so number 61, East Virginia. They're on page 47. This one's in 4/4 time, comes in on 4 and, so I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll catch that 4 and in the pickup measure. I will point out in the second to last measure, there's a little 16th note figure. So just be aware of that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. 2, 3. 2 and 3. 2, 3 off. Okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, an up tempo here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on to number 62. Alrighty, so number 62, Oleana. This one's in 2/4 time. I'll give us 1 and 2 and as our count-in. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. Okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and. Okay, and up even at a challenge tempo, nice and fast. 1 and 2 and. Okay, let's flip the page. Number 63, Bab Bab Black Sheep, one of my favorite nursery rhyme sort of tunes. So there on page 48, we're in 4/4 time, and we'll just go for it here. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, faster. 1, 2, ready, and. And okay, one more, even faster. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, now let's go on to number 64. Number 64 there on page 48, Nettleton. This one comes in on 3 and we're in 3/4 time. So I'm going to give us 3, 1, 2. So here we go. 3 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. 3, 1, 2. Okay, and we'll go just a little bit faster. 3, 1, 2. Okay, over to the next page. Okay, so number 65, that Big Rock Candy Mountain, there on page 49, comes in on 4 and in the pickup measure, so I'll give us 3 beats of a count in and we'll catch that 4 and. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, let's take it up to speed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, over to page 50. Okay, so here we are on page 50 with number 66, the Erie Canal. This is the last one of this section and of this video. We'll just dive right in. It's going to be fun. We're in 4/4 time. I'll give us a 4-beat count in. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go and. Okay, let's take it a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and how about an up tempo? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so that wraps us up for this lesson. I hope you're having a blast playing the guitar. I sure do enjoy it. In the next video, we're going to be covering numbers 67 through 85, and we're going to be exploring playing on the lower strings. So with number 67, we'll look into playing on strings 4, 5, and 6, which we haven't done yet with the tablature. And then as we continue on with numbers 68 through 85, we'll be playing melodies that include strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the E string, B, G, and D string. And then we'll continue on from there. So it's going to be great. We'll see you in that next one. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For help with other guitar playing skills, check out more of my method books and the numerous lessons available as part of my online academy here on YouTube. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.